Hello everyone, this is the video of Legal Studies, Class 12, Unit 3rd, that is Arbitration, Tribunal, Adjudication and Alternative Dispute Resolution. In this video, first I will discuss adversarial and inquisitorial systems. As in your book, these two terms are first explained. So let's discuss first these two models or systems. Based on the methods of the courtroom adjudicatory procedure and role of judges and advocates, the legal system of entire world can be broadly categorized into two systems, namely adversarial system and inquisitorial system. So let's discuss each one of them separately and also understand the differences between them. So in this video, I will discuss only adversarial system. Okay? So first understand its meaning. The legal system in which parties for their legal proceedings develop their own theory of the case and collect evidence to support their claims is known as adversarial system. See, what this sentence is saying, that parties are playing an active role for their cases, for their claims, isn't it? In this system, both the parties in dispute, whether they are defendant or plaintiff, okay, represented by their respective lawyers who take proactive role in delivering the justice. Okay, so as all of you know that if you have any dispute, first what you do? First you go and hire a lawyer and you tell him or her your all problems or your disputes and everything. You also provide him some evidence, some document, okay, proof and all. And he or she on your behalf argues the case in the court. Okay, so it is very simple. In other words, advocacy in adversarial system have the advocates who have the responsibility to jealously defend their clients and participate in cross-examination irrespective of the fact that whether they are representing the state as a prosecutors or accused defendant as defense lawyers. Here I use the term jealous or jealously. So the term jealous advocacy means that an advocate should enthusiastically research and investigate all the facts and evidence related to case in favor of his or her client and present in the court. Okay, so your lawyer is supposed to do all those things which are in your favor. Besides, the judges act as an impartial monitor who ensure the facts of a case are presented within established laws and procedures. So, judge plays a passive role in adversarial system as he decides the claims based solely on the evidences and arguments presented by the respective lawyers. Okay, so keep in mind, here in adversarial system, judges are neutral and play a passive role. Okay, now let's check out what are the advantages of adversarial system. Some of the advantages of adversarial system are the human rights are protected. So in this adversarial system, human rights are given privilege. Okay, and until and unless the offense proved, the accused considered as not guilty, okay, or an innocent. Secondly, the parties may be more hopeful to accept the results as they are given effective control over the process. What does it mean? That since parties have the freedom to provide all the details, evidence, facts, eyewitnesses, so parties remain hopeful. Lastly, the use of cross-examination can be an effective way to test the credibility of witnesses presented. Okay, so these three are the important advantages of adversarial system. Now, since we have discussed the advantages, so let's discuss something about the disadvantages. So, the major disadvantages of adversarial system are: the cost of such justice system falls upon the parties, which creates an inbuilt discrimination amongst the litigants. Resultantly, parties with better resources, status, and power are able to access justice by hiring competent lawyers and presenting sophisticated evidences, which may not be immediately available for parties who have not accessed such resources. Hence, accessibility and affordability to justice are important challenges for the adversarial system of dispute resolution. As you can very well appreciate this point, because one who is rich, powerful, he or she can easily manage with the case, isn't it? As he or she can hire the expensive or the most experienced lawyers, as he or she can arrange the documents, the proof, the evidence easily. But poor fellows, they don't have even the money to even file the case. Okay, forget about the hiring the expensive lawyers. Okay, they cannot even file the case. So this is the biggest disadvantage with the adversarial system. Secondly, the role of lawyers and the procedural formalities, as for example cross-examination, may prolong the trial and lead to delay in several matters. It means the procedures are so lengthy that take too much time. Okay, and lastly, judges play passive role, which means a judge is not duty bound to ascertain the truth, but only to evaluate the matter based on the evidences presented before him or her. So as we have discussed that judges play a passive role, so he decides largely based on the evidences presented before him. So this is all about the adversarial system, where we have discussed the meaning and advantages and disadvantages of this system. So that's all for this video. In next video I will discuss about the inquisitorial system. So keep watching.